How are we doing, guys? Today we're going to be playing some ranked matches on Dragon Ball Legends PvP using the brand new Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Let's get into it. Alright, just quickly going over the team then, guys. Like I said, we're using a purple blue team. We've got Majin Buu on the bench, who gives both defenses 40%. We've got Android 14, who gives, I think it's strike, attack, and defense 40%. We've got the Namek Goku on the bench, buffing all three of our main units, and also giving a Zenkai boost to Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. So we use the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito from 2nd year anniversary, the new Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, which I was well happy to get, and we're also using Super Saiyan 3 Goku because he'll give that Zenkai boost to the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Just quickly then, guys, we'll go into the equipment, just to quickly run over it. For Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I'm giving more strike and some defense. Strike attack, that is. For Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, I've given super attack damage, defense, and health, because I'm hoping he'd be a bit of a tank. It doesn't necessarily matter about Namek Goku, Buu, or Android 14. And in Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, I've given essentially a lot of strike attack and special attack. And also that Goten and Trunks gives damage reduction up to 30% against green when your health's 50% below, which I think comes into this. So let's get into the matches and see how we did. Alright, guys, so first up, we're up against an Android team, and if you do like this sort of setup, please do let me know, comment down below, and make sure to drop that like. Really does help out, especially if you go to the end of the video. So going on to the match then, we got a perfect advantage to start us off, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm starting off with that purple Vegito, just in case we need to use the cover change of the blue Vegito, or chain one with the purple. So we got another perfect vanish there, and managed to change into the Goku. To be honest, I think I left it a little bit too late, but it somewhat worked, and we managed to get rid of that pesky Android 21 pretty quickly. Used a green card there just to stop time, and luckily, well, there I made a bit of a mistake. I should have waited it out a little bit longer, but they used the blue card to cut their combo straight away. Tried to get close to me, so I used the blast, which allowed me to start my combo here. Just by sidestepping there, just luckily managed to get another strike card there, but needed to charge up in the end. There, they for some reason must have clicked an extra card, which allowed me to then chain another combo and use a blue card there just to make sure they couldn't change and finish that 21. So what you witnessed me do there as well, which I do quite a lot when the last person, or as we're going through the people, I used my main ability to stop time, saw they were doing a tackle, and just used my special attack, allowing this beautiful LF. So with that, moving on to the next match, guys. Alright, guys, on to the second match then, and it seems to be a movies team. I wasn't originally going to use this. We get quite a lot of perfect advantages, so keep an eye out for them. But I wasn't going to use it just because he's missing someone from his team. That's why you've got the weird cut at the start. So I thought it wouldn't be that good. But the guy showed some good skill, to be fair. But you'll witness throughout this how bad of an idea it is not to include someone on your team. Not to fill all the spaces and use all their boosts. Because as you can see, the damage we're doing is absolutely unreal. Granted, the team I'm using is probably quite strong as well. Especially with 240+ boosters on the bench. But, come on, probably would have done a lot less if they filled that last slot. But hey-ho. So, going back to the match then. As you can see, well, with that, going back to the match just as I make a mistake. I'm trying to get used to being a bit more fluent going around. With that, unfortunately, I do get caught sometimes. With there, I overextended. As you can see with this match, I did make a couple of mistakes. But it's always good watching these back as well. Me and you, we can learn together. Watch my mistakes and learn from them. And watch the bits that I do well. So anyway, like I said, so we'll go back into Vegito Blue. So we can chain a couple of strike cards, and just because I think, down to the fact they were missing a bench, just demolish that Broly with no issue. Use the main ability to stop time again, but unfortunately they could vanish out of it, but we managed to vanish out of that. And use the super attack, which I'm pretty sure takes out Broly off the top of my head. Yeah, it does. So then we're going into Super Saiyan 3. I did try to stop time again, but I think I was a little bit too slow for it. Either that was lag. I want to say I was too slow, to be completely honest with you. And because of my mistake, we did get Rise and Rush, but we're in a very good spot. There's 3-1. So as soon as I came out of this, I believe I used a blast. We guess his rush. Use a blast straight away. There's not much point in him dodging, even if we could. On to the next match. Alright guys, so jumping into the next match then. We've got a God Key team. And that guy's actually got 7-star Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and 2 Zenkai units. Pretty stacked team, to be honest, as a God Key. So, starting off then, he's getting a bit of space and falls to the tap blast. So we do some punches to get back. He does change and force another change with a tackle. And he left it a little bit too late, so he allowed us to get this combo off, which he stops with Vegeta, which I think it was a mistake using a blue card, because now I know he can't change. And he falls to that tap blast, so I essentially just go for the strike blast. Take some damage, sure, but I start a good combo off with Vegito, who, as we know, just absolutely great for farming a Rise and Rush. So we managed to get 3 Dragon Balls there. I do kind of drop that a little bit, and I do sort of pay for it, unfortunately. But thankfully, Goku's pretty good tanking. He is fully Zenkai'd, so decent tanking out of him. I tried to go for a tap blast because he does fall for it quite often. And I do like doing it quite often, to be honest. He's not doing much, so I keep my blue cards there just in case he does. But he gets some space up close to me. So I zoom in close to him, wait for his side step, and start this combo, which stops again by Vegeta. Realistically, I want to get that Vegeta out as soon as possible. But he's doing quite well switching him in and out. But with doing strike cards straight through his blast again, we do all right. Not too bad. Managed to start a combo again with Vegito. So in reality, what I want to be doing is getting up close to them and charge stepping, but I need to get a lot better of it, to be honest. So I managed to get a clash there and get 999, which is decent for us, and a big change. Well, I feel like it's a bit of a turning point. So we can get some damage on this Goku here, and it also farmed our Rise and Rush, which we now use by switching in Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Did that just in case, so if it goes through, I know I've got my Vanish. But unfortunately, it doesn't go through. He manages to guess it, of course he does. And he gets a bit of space with a tap blast again and some punches. He's gone as anyway, so no worries. Stop time there and go for a tackle, get his Vanish away. Alright, he stopped time a little bit and managed to get a perfect Vanish there. Just get rid of that Goku. In reality, I'm okay with losing that ability because stop time with Vegito, perfect Vanish, managed to get this beautiful LF. We're getting quite a couple during this video, to be honest. Quite happy with myself. But yeah, so beautiful LF and straight, well, I say straight, we'll go into the next fight now. Alright guys, so in this one we're up against a Fusions team with a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So this is quite a good test for this team. See what it can do against them, and I think it's a pretty good showing as well. So we managed to get priority there with a tackle and vanishing. Because he's got a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta there, and we do kind of want to try and get rid of him. I didn't mind bringing in the blue Vegeta. Vegito even, because we can chain those strike cards. He brought into his Gogeta, so he's used one of his 2 vanishes. Not vanishes, cover changes. Get rid of a couple of his buffs there. And we do drop it, but thankfully he's brought in Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. And look at the damage there from Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Absolutely ridiculous. If you can get him Zenkai'd, I highly recommend it. It's pretty much just press the red card and then just demolish everyone. Saying that though, Gogeta's doing some damage to it. Look at him. It's type disadvantage, bear in mind. Alright, so he's doing that. So I brought in Super Saiyan Blue Vegito because he is 3 stars, but I've got a lot of quips on him with, like, say, health and defense. So I thought he could tank this a bit, and he does. So go for Attack Blast there. It doesn't really do anything. Manages there. And managed to start a combo off there, but just going straight for Rise and Rush, because to be honest, I want to get rid of that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. And I was a little afraid that he could bring in Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 and stop anything I could do, so I just wanted to get rid of one of their guys, have that little advantage of 3 people on top. So use that just to stop time, see what he was doing, which was nothing. I did muck up a little bit there. I should have realistically changed to Super Saiyan 3 Goku and vanished that as well. I probably would have taken the fact that I would have waited for everyone to come in. And we're just taking some serious damage there. And I know from personal experience that green card is a long animation. So I just went straight for the strike card and brought in the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who absolutely demolished that Gogeta. Stop time with the main ability and just use the blue cards because I didn't see any sort of strike movement. I was worried it was blast, and it worked out. Alright guys, on to the final fight of the video. There were a couple more that I tried to film, but there's so much lag, it was incredible. So I didn't want to include them for you because it wouldn't be much fun to watch. So with this one then, we're going up against a Fusions team with the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, the Gogeta, and the Kefla. Now, from my memory, I think this was a pretty good showing from this team, from my team even. So he's gone for that straight away, which I thought was a long animation. I need to remember it's not. With the blue one, it is. So I basically have to eat all this damage now. Going into the Gogeta, who does cause a bit of trouble with this team, to be completely honest. So that's why I've gone into Blue Vegito. Hopefully get rid of some of that damage or mitigate that. But then this guy likes to sit back and not do anything, which is horrific to play against. Really don't like to play it. So we do that. I was hoping I could just tackle him away, just use his Vanish, but he changed to the Kefla. We got a perfect Vanish, which really opened up the game there. So we're getting into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I used that because I wanted to cause as much damage as possible, just purely because this guy likes to sit back, and we know this now. I was hoping I can get another strike card there, which I couldn't. This guy was pretty good with his taps, to be fair. Stopped me using a lot. Realistically, I should have used a strike card there, and I know it. I know. I sort of learnt there, though. Managed to get it in just before he used that. And the Vanish he would have got. So with this, I was basically just, I'm happy to combo, get that time down, and I kind of forgot about Vegito Blue. Kind of thought that he might have needed a bit more time to come in, but I misjudged that, to be honest. Managed to catch him with a Tap Blast there, and then start another combo, and with him now using my strike attacks, no issues. Brings in Kefla, so Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and to be honest, when he brought in Blue, I wasn't expecting that to kill, but like I said, Zenkai Goku, you just can't beat him. Bit of lag there, so did cause a bit of a clash, which I did terribly on. Absolutely terribly. Some of them, they just get me, I'm sorry, it just goes a little bit too fast, so I wasn't expecting it. So pretty much getting loads of hits from Kefla. Didn't mind Super Saiyan 3 taking this because I thought he could have actually tanked it. Maybe not, but luckily we do guess it. I always go for a blast just because quite a lot of people do it. Changed to get my Vanish and tried to catch him out with a Tap Blast again. Don't know what happened there. Honestly, just thought it was the lag. Literally, trying to film this video for you guys. There was so much lag on loads of them. As you can see now, like, this was a good match with this lag. So it caused a bit of an issue there with me. So I thought he was going to sidestep. Couldn't really see what he was doing with that lag. And kind of had to eat that. Didn't kill Vegito, thankfully. So we do that to get a little bit of health back. Well, with that, I was using that. So if you swipe up and then try to tap attack. But for some reason, it didn't work on my phone. So I knew he had no Vanish there. And with two people, couldn't change into Kefla. So I just went for the Rising Rush. Just hoping, essentially. I think he recently just used a blue card, so I thought it was all cool. So we got him down, used our main ability, thought he was doing something which he didn't. So with that, used the tackle and that, and then managed to get the super attack off with Super Vegito at the end. So hopefully you enjoy this super attack. Hopefully you liked the video, guys, and thanks for watching. For you guys to stay to the end, you truly are legends. So if you haven't already, guys, hit that like and subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know how you like this format, or what areas I can improve. And thanks for watching. Ciao.